Hello, this is Eric Anapaus, and this is my review of the Vessi Everyday Move shoes. Now, this is not my first time using waterproof shoes from Vessi. These ones I got for about a year and a half ago, and if you look, they are wet, meaning I actually still use these. And it's about time I replace them because they are pretty old. So previously, about a year and a half ago, I reviewed the Vessi Everyday shoe. And of course I paid for this myself and I paid for this myself. I'm not sponsored or have any affiliation with Vessi. Oh, and mind, they're a great shoe. Anyways, these ones are the new models. Vessi Everyday Move. And of course, they have much nicer style. They are all attached, sewn together, versus this that feels like it's a little add-on. So in the box, I got this card that says, "Welcome to the Dry Socks Club." Vessi.com, almost like an invitation or gift card. So let's see what's in here. Okay. Fit guide. Cleaning guide. Sponge, whatnot. Interesting. So this didn't come with my old shoes, all this little information and pamphlet, so it's kind of cool that it has that. I wonder if it says what to avoid. I don't see that because there's certain materials to avoid that could damage the shoes if you go and use certain chemicals. Oh, and this is a gift for dry socks. Interesting. And it came with stickers. Stickers! I never thought I'd see stickers with shoes. So here are my Everyday Move shoes. Look at that nicer texture and style. Less like a slipper and more modern. And the actual rubber fraction, the color, even the smell actually is quite nice. I don't actually mind the smell at all. It smells like a nice pair of sports sneakers. Now, one thing that separates these from the other ones is this seems a little bit thinner, this material that's almost foamish. So this actually might be cooler. And I went from size 10 to size 9. Size 9 barely fits me whatsoever. So the more modern style, the nice stitched together like this, a lot nicer. In terms of weight, the older shoe might be lighter, but I can't really tell. Now, what I really want to know is comfort. Okay, so now I'm getting these shoes on. Let's check out the comfort of these, and I'm gonna put the other shoe on. So these shoes are nice and snug since I did get a smaller size. And of course, I may want to tighten all this to get a more snug, comfortable fit, but this is initial trying out and seeing how it feels. So the shoelace is nice, I like the style. In terms of feel, yeah, it actually is quite snug and comfortable in the feet. Seems like it has decent arch support. So many of you may have not seen my first video of my other review. So you may want to know, are these shoes truly waterproof? Well, let's find out for you and see if these new ones are still waterproof. So you can see I got the shoe right in there. And I'm putting the other one right in as well. Oof. I don't want to go over top of the shoe or else my socks will definitely get wet. But let's zoom on right in and see how much my shoe is actually really in here. So yeah, we have quite a bit of shoe in the water. Let's move it back just a bit so we can see better on the camera. There we go. So the question is, are my feet still dry? Well, let's take off my shoes and find out. Okay, let's zoom out a bit. Let's take out the first foot. This is definitely hard not to make a mess with the water all over. Okay. Am I making water on the ground? No, I'm not. So clearly we are dry and our shoe is nice and dry. You can see little droplets of water on it. Okay, now let's take out the other foot. Are we dry after all this time of soaking? And yes, not even a drop. So for those wondering, I'm not sponsored by Vessi. I don't have any sort of discount code with them. I wouldn't mind working with them though, because they are good shoes. So I recommend what is good. And of course, I'm gonna see how these hold up. and see that these are waterproof just like their old ones. I am getting other waterproof shoes to actually review. They'll be available around the spring, late spring to summer, because one of them I actually support on Kickstarter and another one actually is a pre-release shoe as well. So we'll be checking those out. Two different brands, both waterproof type shoes. That'll be coming from Wren's Coffee Sneakers. If you look that up, you'll find it right away from Nomad. Wren's Nomad Coffee Sneakers. Another one I'm getting is from Tropic Phil Racer or something, Gacer. Yeah, so let's check that out in another 6 months or so, and I'll report back what my experiences are with these new Vessi shoes. Thanks for watching, and have yourselves a most wonderful day.